Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will see how some rich people use poor people as objects, using them for their own joy, and then abandoning them. So stay tuned. The story begins in a city in Korea, where the people don't seem happy at all. Their faces look tired, drained and hopeless, as if most of them are silently battling depression. Among them lives a young, innocent girl named Eun-yi, who works hard every day to survive. She often witnesses people around her taking their own lives, and though these incidents disturb her deeply, she has no choice but to stay in the city because of her financial struggles. Despite the grim atmosphere, Eun-yi remains cheerful by nature. She lives in a small apartment that she shares with her close friend Jumi, and together, they try to make the best of their simple life. One afternoon, an elderly woman named Mrs. Cho visits Eun-yi. She tells her that she's been selected for a housekeeping job she had applied for, a live-in position at the luxurious home of a wealthy family. Hearing this, Eun-yi lights up with joy. The salary is good, and working for a rich family seems like an opportunity to change her life. The next day, she packs her bags and takes the train to the estate. When she arrives, she realizes that Mrs. Cho also works there as a housekeeper, and has been serving this family for decades. Mrs. Cho explains the household rules, and introduces her to the lady of the house, Hae-ra, who is 8 months pregnant with twins. Eun-yi's primary responsibility will be to assist Hae-ra during her pregnancy and later help take care of the newborns. Eun-yi starts her work immediately, eager to please everyone. She soon discovers that this household runs with strict discipline. Every servant must wear a uniform, speak politely, and eat only after the family has finished dining, from whatever leftovers remain. But none of this bothers Eun-yi. She is grateful simply to have work. Mrs. Cho, however, isn't entirely pleased with the newcomer. Her stern attitude and jealousy become apparent early on. Deep down, she fears that this young and lively girl might become more important to the family than she is. Eun-yi, unaware of this insecurity, remains kind and respectful toward her. Among all the people in the house, the one who captures Eun-yi's heart the most is Nami, the 8-year-old daughter of the couple. Eun-yi and Nami quickly form a sweet bond. They play together, share stories, and often giggle like sisters. Nami feels comfortable around Eun-yi's warmth, and even tells her mother how much she likes her. One night, the master of the house, Mr. Hoon, returns home from a business trip. A charming, confident man from an elite family, he's used to getting whatever he wants. Upon meeting Eun-yi for the first time, he greets her politely and makes a few friendly remarks, which makes her feel comfortable in his presence. Mrs. Cho, standing nearby, doesn't like what she sees. Her eyes clearly burn with suspicion. As days pass, Mr. Hoon occasionally smiles at Eun-yi or casually chats with her. She finds him kind and charismatic. One evening, while cleaning the bathtub, Eun-yi notices him enter the bathroom unexpectedly. He pauses for a moment, watching her quietly, and gives her a faint, knowing smile before walking away. That brief, uncomfortable moment leaves her confused. The next weekend, the family goes to their country villa to relax. Eun-yi accompanies them to help with Hae-ra's needs. The trip seems peaceful, until night falls. That evening, Mr. Hoon tries to be intimate with his pregnant wife, but her condition makes it uncomfortable for her, and he's left unsatisfied. Restless and unfulfilled, he leaves the bedroom, pours himself some wine, and walks straight to Eun-yi's room. Startled to see him standing at her door late at night, Eun-yi doesn't know what to say. Before she can react, he steps inside and offers her a glass of wine, speaking softly but firmly. She understands what he wants. For a moment she's frozen with fear and confusion, yet as the silence stretches, she doesn't resist. Slowly, one thing leads to another, and Mr. Hoon spends the night with her. The next morning she wakes up with mixed emotions, embarrassed, ashamed, but also strangely drawn to him. After they return home from the villa, she tries to forget what happened, but their eyes meet often, filled with unspoken tension. Every time they cross paths, their glances linger longer than they should. Soon their secret affair begins. Late at night, Mr. Hoon visits her room again. She's awake this time, almost expecting him. Like before, he brings her a glass of wine. It's his ritual before getting close to her. They move to the bathroom, where their physical relationship continues. But this time, Mrs. Cho accidentally witnesses everything. The next morning, Cho watches Eunyi's changed demeanor and senses that the young maid has begun to see herself as more than just a servant. Cho disapproves, but keeps quiet. When she takes Mr. Hoon his breakfast later, he casually hands her an envelope containing a check. "Give this to Eunyi," he says. For last night. When Eunyi sees the check, her heart sinks. It feels like a cruel reminder that to him, she's just a maid, someone who can be paid off. Still, she can't bring herself to stay away from him. She continues working, hiding her pain behind smiles. Hera, unaware of everything, remains pleased with Eunyi's work. One afternoon, Mrs. Cho warns her, "Don't get too close to the master. You'll only end up hurt. In rich houses like this, servants often lose their souls." But Eunyi brushes it off with her usual innocence. A few days later, Mrs. Cho meets Hera's mother, an elegant and controlling woman who often checks in on her daughter. During their conversation, Cho quietly reveals the affair between Mr. Hoon and Eunyi. She even admits that judging by Eunyi's physical changes, she might already be pregnant. Hera's mother is furious but not surprised. She knows her son-in-law's reputation as a wealthy womanizer. Inwardly, she decides that the young maid must be dealt with before she creates trouble. That weekend, Eunyi meets her friend Jumi, and confides everything about her relationship with Mr. Hoon. Jumi is shocked and scared. She tells her, "Listen, you need to quit that job immediately. You don't understand how dangerous rich people can be. They won't let this end well for you." But Eunyi, blinded by her emotions, ignores her friend's warning. One afternoon, while cleaning, Eunyi is standing on a small wooden stool when Hera's mother visits the house. As she walks past, she deliberately pushes the stool slightly, causing Eunyi to fall hard onto the floor. The fall injures her badly. Hera realizes what her mother has done but doesn't understand why she would go that far. Mrs. Cho rushes Eunyi to the hospital. Meanwhile, Hera angrily confronts her mother, who coldly admits that she knows about the affair and believes Eunyi is pregnant. Hearing this, Hera feels devastated, betrayed by her husband, humiliated by the maid's presence, and furious at her own naivety. Her mother, however, remains calm. "Don't cry," she tells her daughter. "Your husband is leaving for a business trip tonight. Before he returns, I'll take care of that girl myself." That night, Hera cries silently, while her mother's words echo in her head. "Beautiful women marry rich men for comfort, but rich men never stay loyal. They think they own everything. It's our job to remove the women who get in their way." At the hospital, tests confirm Mrs. Cho's suspicion. Eunyi is indeed pregnant. Cho informs Hera and her mother immediately. When Jumi visits her injured friend, she pleads once again, "Please, leave that house. Whether you keep the baby or not, they'll destroy you once they find out." But Eunyi refuses to listen. After recovering, she returns to the mansion, determined to keep working and to protect her unborn child. When Hera visits her room later, her expression has completely changed. The warmth and kindness she once had are gone, replaced by cold anger. She stares at Eunyi with disgust, unable to understand how her wealthy, handsome husband could desire a poor maid. After returning to the mansion, Eunyi tries to act normal, pretending nothing has changed. But everything feels different now. The atmosphere in the house has turned cold and heavy. Mrs. Cho barely speaks to her. Hera glares at her with disgust, and even little Nami senses that something isn't right. The only person who still treats her with a hint of kindness is the old butler, who doesn't know the full story. Late one night, while Eunyi is cleaning the dining area, she suddenly feels dizzy. Her hands tremble, and her vision starts to blur. She collapses on the floor, gasping for air. Mrs. Cho rushes to her side, pretending to care, but deep down she knows what's happening. Earlier that evening, Hera's mother had ordered her to mix poison into Eunyi's soup. Not enough to kill her, but enough to make her body weak and vulnerable. When Mr. Hoon returns from his business trip, everything appears normal on the surface. Hera's mother greets him with a fake smile, serving him dinner as if nothing has happened. But behind that smile hides a secret plan. To make sure Eunyi loses her baby quietly and permanently. The next morning, Eunyi feels even worse. As she tries to climb the stairs, she suddenly loses balance and falls hard to the floor, screaming in pain. The noise brings everyone running. Hera, her mother, Mrs. Cho, and even Nami. Blood starts to drip down her legs. She's rushed to the hospital again. where the doctors confirm that she's lost her baby. Eun-yi lies silently on the hospital bed, tears streaming down her face. Her body is numb, but her heart is breaking. She realizes that this wasn't an accident. Someone wanted her child gone. She can feel the hatred and cruelty surrounding her. When she returns home days later, everything seems colder than before. She still has to serve the same people who destroyed her life. Hae-ra pretends to pity her, offering fake comfort, while her mother watches smugly from a distance. The only person who shows genuine remorse is Mrs. Cho. Though she obeyed orders, she now feels guilty for being part of something so cruel. One evening, Mrs. Cho visits Eun-yi's small servant room and confesses everything. How she was ordered to poison her, how Hae-ra's mother planned every detail, and how the fall was never an accident. Eun-yi listens in silence, trembling with anger and disbelief. When Mrs. Cho finishes, Eun-yi says softly, "They killed my baby, and you helped them." From that moment on, something changes inside her. The innocent, cheerful girl disappears, replaced by a quiet, broken woman filled with rage. She keeps doing her chores like before, but her eyes look hollow, her smile gone. A few days later, Hae-ra gives birth to twin girls. The entire household celebrates the arrival of the new heirs. Champagne flows, laughter fills the air, and the family poses for photos, pretending to be perfect. But in the background, Eun-yi moves silently through the rooms, her face expressionless. As the guests leave and the lights dim, she approaches the nursery where the newborns sleep. She stands beside their cribs, staring down at them with tears in her eyes. She whispers softly, "You're lucky. You'll never know what kind of people your parents really are." Then she walks out, goes to the living room, and looks around one last time. At the grand chandelier, the marble floors, the expensive paintings, everything that represents the wealth and cruelty of this family. At that moment, Mrs. Cho enters, worried. "What are you planning to do?" she asks quietly. Eun-yi smiles faintly. "Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt anyone," she replies. "I just want them to remember me." That night, while the family sleeps upstairs, Eun-yi takes a chair and places it beneath the chandelier. She climbs up, ties a rope around her neck, and lights a cigarette, her hands shaking. The smoke swirls around her face as she whispers, "This is your masterpiece, Mr. Hoon. Watch carefully." Then she pours gasoline on her body and across the floor, lights a match, and sets herself ablaze. The flames rise instantly, lighting up the entire hall. The chandelier trembles, and within seconds the fire alarm goes off. The family rushes downstairs. Hae-ra screams, her mother freezes in shock, and Mr. Hoon stands helpless, staring at the burning figure of the woman who once loved him. The fire is soon put out, but it's too late. Eun-yi's body lies charred on the floor, her eyes still open, as if staring right into their souls. Days later, the family arranges a private cremation to avoid scandal. The media never learns the full story. To the world, it's just another tragic accident. But inside that house, nothing feels the same again. Nami, the little girl, becomes distant and quiet. She misses Eun-yi terribly, and secretly blames her parents for what happened.